Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I am James and you are watching Blue Dog Aquatics. I hope you guys all had a great Memorial Day weekend. I hope you guys also took some time to pay tribute to the soldiers that gave their lives to make this country free and able for us to do what we do. And so to all the soldiers out there and to all the families, I want to say thank you. It's never easy seeing our loved ones go overseas. I've been there myself, and it never gets easy. But moving forward, we did get a huge shipment. I was out of town over the weekend, and so, well, not really out of town. I took my kids fishing, so. But anyway, I wanted to talk about some new fish that we got in. We actually got we got a huge new shipment, and some of these are very new to our store. I wanted to change it up. I mean, yes, you're gonna have your bread and butter fish for the hobbyist, but then I also like to bring in the occasional unique fish for the more advanced people. So let's go through it. Let's show you what came in. As you guys can see, we got lots of, that's actually a new beta back there. That was actually I gotta look at what that one was called. It's called a crown tail beta, and of course it disappeared as I'm reading the label. We also got a bunch of green Moscow guppies, and we got green cobra endlers, and you can see them back there. Down here, there isn't really anything new that we put in this tank. We've been going through and purging the tanks. Oh man, look at the size of those stirbites. Those guys are getting big. We did get some Oscars in here. These guys are under quarantine. You can see this one's a little not looking right. So we always let all of our fish go through quarantine before we release them for sales. And then there's supposed to be an electric blue Jack Dempsey, but you can see how thick this tank is. It's one of the things we've been working on is removing a lot of the frogbit, duckweed, and water lettuce. It's a very beautiful setup, very beautiful plant. However, one of the issues that you run into is that it'll choke out the light of up above, and then it ends up killing off all the plants down below. Now the plants down below, the Loidia here is actually doing really well. It doesn't care, but some of our crypts are not doing too hot with it, so we have to change that up. Over here, let's see if we can see them. We got a lot of zebra Danios in. Man, where are the? And it's hard to see. Let's skip up here. Oh, okay, here we go. We got lots of neon tetras. We still have the blue queen guppies. Still one of my favorites. Up here, oh, okay. I'm not gonna get closer because I don't want to spook it, but this African cichlid right here is actually called a bumblebee. It's a color variation. It's something that, yep, and it's gone. And that's why I don't want to move too close. But it's an African species, and it's one that we don't get into often. I wanted to see how well that they would do with selling, so I only brought in 2 of them. I've only seen one so far, but. And then we have the community of, let's say, not so nice fish. The Buenos Aires, the Congos, the barbs. There's actually a butterfly plico in here, but see, you can see how dark this tank is because of the frog bit up above. Versus, let's say, this tank down here, where there's a lot of light in here. We got it in the green snakeskin guppies, and then we got in lots of Odos. I'll tell you what, Odos, they are absolutely amazing. They do their job. And then we got the green Anubias Corey. You can see him right there. Oh, hi beta. Yeah, you're like, take a picture of me. This is another tank that needs to be drastically cut back. We have some of the albino Corys in here. We also got lots of rummy nose tetras. We got cardinal tetras in here. This tank right here is actually our Grommy tank. So we have lavenders and we have blood, dwarf red flames or blood Grommies. So you can see them chilling out. They're absolutely beautiful. I love Grommies. Now up here, let's see if we can catch it. You can see there's actually a big fish that's swimming right there. That is a Zaco platypus. It is a predator fish. This one is still just a baby right now. They get much, much larger. I actually didn't realize that they were going to be putting it in with these guys. I actually thought we were going to be putting this up in with the front paludarium with the gar, but he seems to not be bothering the Danios at all. So that's actually a plus. Now, right here is a new type of guppy that we've never had before. And these are the blue snakeskin guppies. The shimmer on them is just absolutely incredible. They are just one of my favorites. As always, you know, we have we got lots of female guppies in here. This is kind of our baby tank. There's 1 or 2 males in here for like 75 females. That way they do reproduce inside the tank. And then you have like little inlers. He's like, oh my God, he's in heaven. Down here, we have the longfin serpe tetras. This is actually a new species that we've never had in the store before, but I was really intrigued and fascinated by the way that their tails are. Down here is another one of our baby tanks. Man, so all these blue Mickey Mouse Pleiades were born in this tank, which is just absolutely unreal. Over here we have the female dwarf Grommies. Oh my God, look how big you are. Are you pregnant? Hi, giant beta. I don't know. Up here we got a lot of new, this is our mixed molly tank. And we do get questions from time to time of like, is it hard to catch fish in planet tanks? Yes, it is. Like mollies or Pleiades, they're not hard to catch in tanks like this because they're so food driven that typically we just dip a cup in there or dip a net in there and oh look, there's little babies. Little babies. But sometimes we do have to rearrange tanks and it can be quite the pain of having to pull plants out to catch one fish in particular. But you know, I like to put fish in as natural of an environment as possible. That way they feel comfortable, they're not stressed. I mean, some stores will put it where there's nothing on the bottom, there's nothing in the tank except for like one rock. And I get it, they do it for ease, but I don't care if these fish are here for an hour or if they're here for 6 months. I want them to feel comfortable in my tanks. So in this one here we have the Harlequin rasboras. There are some zebra danios in here, but these are short fins. Down here, they're all swimming. I apologize about the glares. Apparently there's another dragon tail in here, beta, but I don't know where he's at right now. But these are longfin zebra danios. We do have a couple of the pink flamingo guppies, and then we have the sparkling Grommies and the gold blushing x-ray tetras. That's what these guys are here. Down here, so this tank has been having issues, but we put in the sunset Grommies. They actually get their name. Look at that color just down their fins. We also have the blue Grommy in here too, but these guys are just gorgeous. There's also the Pakistani loach, but he looks to be hiding. Oh, nope, there he is. He's just so cute. nothing really new in these tanks. We do have the panda cories that are in here. We did get lots of shrimp in, so let's see if we can find them. Oh, looks like you guys redecorated again and moved your filter. Lots of guppies, lots of guppy babies. We have the orange really, the blue realies, blue dreams. These are actually called blue sky endlers. They're actually really neat. Moving over. These angels we've had for a while. They're actually getting a lot bigger. Down here, these are actually our peacocks, and they've actually had multiple sets of babies. There's actually a set of babies in here right now. We have been moving the babies up into a different 40 to make them easier, so we're not dealing with the parents. You can see who the head honcho is. He's running the girls around, so hopefully they find find homes soon. Now, in here we have the large blue tetras. We have, this is our assorted male guppy tank. We used to keep them together, but it just makes it easier to move them or pull them out if we know that they're all males. Now down here, these guys are new to the store, and they're gonna make it very difficult on me to actually get footage of them. Now these guys are called blue kamakas. They're a type of rainbow fish. And they're making it, and there's actually dwarf blood red grummies in here as well. But these guys are so cool. You can see that black line down them. And there's a nice little group in here of them. There's also a rhino plego in here. Oh, there he is. Up behind the filter. Now you want to see a big plego? This is an 8-inch rhino plego. And he's just chilling underneath the log. This did have a turtle in it. But it sold. There is an Indian dwarf pea puffer in here, and you may go, oh, why did you have an Indian dwarf pea puffer in with a big pleco or with you know, a turtle? And that's because he kind of went on a killing spree. He actually killed off quite a few fish, and he was killing other pea puffers, and he's just not good. So we threw him in there, and somehow he has survived. Now down here we actually did get a lot of new fish. We have the striped Raphael that is hiding behind the filter. These are the Hokim goldfish right here. We have the standard koi back in stock, and then obviously we have your comet goldfish as well. Here is our other, this is our peacock baby tank. And then there's also a king tiger pleco in here as well, but he looks to be hiding. And then lastly, this is actually where we keep a lot of our rainbow fish, our blue and red Colombian tetras, which are these guys right here. You can see how big the rainbow fish is back there. These guys actually get pretty good size. We are actually in the process of designing a river tank for them. So that they'll feel right at home, and I'm really excited to start building that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stick around, we have lots more in store. So as always guys, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Thank you to all of our current subscribers, and as always, the big question, your tank or mine?